we're starting off a new week, and we're headed to Lexington, of course. We go to Lexington all the time because that's where all the stores are. We have, I've told you all before, we have Walmart and Kroger in Winchester, and we have like little drug stores. Yeah, we have Dollar Tree, we have Dollar General, and we have like drug stores like we have Walgreens and CVS and Rite Aid. But we don't have Whole Foods, Trader Joe's, Target, Meijer. We don't have Bath & Body, Bed Bath & Beyond, Gordman's, Home Goods, anything else. Yeah, we don't have anything else. So, and that's why we're headed to Lexington. But I wanted to tell you all, I've been watching the new Shane Dawson series, and I didn't even know how many parts it was going to have. Do you think I would be safe to sit this here?
Probably.
I didn't even know.
I need to make evasive moves.
Well, please don't. I didn't know how many parts it was going to have, and then Ashley told me, Ashley's thinking it's going to have like 9 parts. So, yeah, they're getting 2 clicks from my family because I'm watching it in my time, and Ashley's watching it on her own time. So, the first episode was an hour. And Shane Dawson has a YouTube channel, if you don't know who Shane Dawson is. I've just got introduced to Shane Dawson like a year ago, I'm thinking, with his, I don't even remember the guy's name, and I wouldn't want to say it if I did. He did a whole series on this other YouTuber who I still don't like. But anyway, this guy that's very, very fake. I like watching real people. I like real life. And so people that make up drama, people that do story time, and they make up stories for story time, I just don't enjoy that. And there are some people out there on YouTube that they get millions of followers, and even though people know they're making this stuff up, people still like to watch them for some reason. I just like watching real people. It's just a preference, you know. I understand though, because people still watch soap operas, and soap operas is made up, so I get it. It's just not for me. But so Shane Dawson is doing this new series on Jeffree Star. Jeffree Star is, I would call him a beauty guru. He has the most flawless skin I've ever seen, and you can't help but, once you see him, you can't help but stare at him because he's so beautiful. He really is beautiful. So 2 episodes have come out as of today. I'm sure by the time you see this next week, there will be many other episodes that have come out. But the first episode was trying to get you introduced to all the people that you're going to be seeing. And then the second episode, I watched it last night, and what the deal is Shane Dawson is going to come out with his own makeup palette.
That's surprising.
Ashley's very excited about this.
Shane Dawson's going out with his own?
Yes.
He's not even a makeup person.
He's not. But he has, I think he realizes, just
you can make money off
to
of
be
it?
honest, I think he realizes you can make money off of it, and why wouldn't you?
And he's attached to this Jeffree Star guy anyway, kind of.
Yeah, so why wouldn't you? I would too. If it was something that I thought I could make money with, I would too. So what I thought was so interesting, what I wanted to tell Kevin about and you all about, that I thought was very interesting, was Jeffree, they were in the boardroom, and they were talking about money that could be made, and they were talking about percentages and like splitting the money like 70-30, and Jeffree was saying that Shane wouldn't have to come out of any money up front, that, you know, all the expenses that normally you would have to come out of pocket with up front, he wouldn't have to because Jeffree has that money. So Jeffree can afford to spot him the money, you know, which normally that's the hard part, is coming up with the money. But they were talking about this girl on YouTube, and I don't know her. I can't even tell you her name because I had never heard of her before. But apparently, she's a very popular makeup person. I'm not in that industry. I don't watch any makeup videos at all. And I don't even watch Jeffree Star makeup videos. The only videos I watch of Jeffree's are when he does a vlog. I really love his vlogs. But when he does like makeup unboxings and application stuff, I don't watch it just because, I mean, look at me. I'm not into all that. But this girl on YouTube struck a deal with the very well-known brand Too Faced, and you've heard of Too Faced because Ashley has a bunch of Too Faced makeup palettes, the eyeshadow and stuff like that. She struck a deal with them. She's very well-known, and the deal she made with them, they told her, well, guess what? We will give you $50,000. We'll give you $50,000. You'll have all your own makeup palettes. We're going to put your name on them, all that. And she was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe this is happening. I can't believe I got a deal with this major brand. And she got $50,000, and that was that. And they have made millions and millions off of her name. So
she wasn't smart about her contract, huh?
Well, she didn't know any better. That's the thing. And I was just so shocked and devastated for her. I don't even know this girl. But I was so devastated for her that she didn't know any better. That, you know, she was so excited. I mean, $50,000 is a lot of money, you know? And
you always ask for a percentage of the royalties. You always ask for the percent of the proceeds.
So you would know to do that?
Yeah.
And Jeffree was even telling him for like merchandise, for like the merchandise that they make off shirts and stuff like that. Shane indicated that he had been ripped off his whole career, apparently, that he didn't know he should be making that much of a percentage off of his shirts and stuff, and that he's been getting a very, very, you know, small amount of money. So I just thought that was interesting that a big brand like Too Faced would do that to somebody. And
they're business people too.
Yeah, exactly. Well, he was saying, Jeffree was saying that that they did not get along. That he said that when his makeup first came out, he hadn't made it, I guess, at the time. He was just coming out. The representative or the owner of that company called his makeup clown makeup. And because they called it clown makeup, they don't get along. And I don't blame him. I mean, why would you do that? And now, Jeffree Star is more well known. You know, he's a major competitor against Too Faced. So I just thought that was very interesting. And so if you didn't know that Shane Dawson had this new series out, I think it's enjoyable. The first episode, the second episode for me personally was more interesting just because there was more to learn. The first episode was really about, it showed their wealth. It was about showing their wealth and how wealthy Jeffree is and how he has a private plane and
it's just he usually talks about what the thing's going to be about and why he's doing it. So like
right, yes. Yeah, he did.
I personally don't like him, but
you don't like who?
Shane Dawson. I don't like how he does the documentaries. I think that's just my personal opinion.
Well,
I think he makes things grander and bigger than they are.
You think he makes things more dramatic?
He sensationalizes things. Yeah, he dramatizes a lot more than reality.
And
that's what you do. I mean, you know,
in the last few that he's done, I can agree with that.
Yeah, that's the only ones I've watched.
Right.
I've never watched all of them. Just know that.
Right. Kevin hasn't watched this newest one. In this newest one with Jeffree, I don't think he's done that as much.
It's more just personal.
It's more personal, and it's his personal journey. Sorry, I got dark. With getting this makeup palette started, and
that's different.
And yeah, it hasn't been like when he did the Eugenia Cooney, is that her name? I don't know. Eugenia Cooney, I think's right. Anyway, it hasn't been like that. And the guy that he did before, which I can't remember his name, it hasn't been all the and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been some of that, but I think it's more been surprise on his part, genuine surprise that, oh my gosh, I could have been making a lot more money this time than I have been. So I think you would not think that as much this time. So anyway, I just wanted to tell you all about that. I thought it was interesting.
The cat said.
Your tail's dirty. You have stuff in your tail. Yes, you do.
Looks like she's a haircut.
You have stuff all over you. Yeah. Yeah. What you got on? What you got on? Yeah. What you got on? What you got on?
Waiting for it to flop.
She'll flop. She's getting ready to. She's getting ready. There she goes. Did you get her? That's the flop.
The kitty flop. Oh, goodness.
So this is how Kevin has started preparing his hamburgers.
I'm gonna try it.
Well, you've tried it before with beer cheese.
Have I?
You've from restaurants.
Oh yeah. From restaurant. I've never made one homemade. Yeah.
No, but like from A&W, you had one with beer
Love
cheese.
pimento
And
cheese.
yeah, where else did you have it? Was it a steak place or something?
I don't know. I've had a couple of them with beer.
Yeah, on his lunchtime review, he's had it. So he was gonna, he bought some beer cheese, and so instead of putting a slice of cheese on it, he was gonna try it like this.
Right, it does have mayo on it as well. So.
And Guido's breathing heavy because he's been out back. Anytime he's out back, I don't even know if you're going to be able to taste it because you didn't put much on there.
Oh, you can taste it.
Okay, yeah. What do you think?
It's good. It adds a spice to it.
Yeah.
Cheesiness. I like it.
So do you like that better than a slice of cheese?
It's good. It's different. You know? So I don't know. Would I try it again? I'd probably put beer cheese on it again.
Yeah. I'm putting my makeup on, so I'm not dressed at all. I haven't even been up that long. But I want to tell you about a dream I had last night. And I know people hate hearing about dreams, but I'm going to tell you anyway because I don't want to forget this dream. I dreamed that Kevin and I were visiting we were in the United Kingdom and we were visiting a royal residence. I have no idea. I did not recognize the residence. And I don't know where it even was located. I know that in the area there was a lighthouse. So like the house set up kind of on a hill, and you could see out to the water, the sea. But off in the distance there was a lighthouse, and you could see that from the royal house. So there was an event going on at this house, and there was a lot of people. And somehow, Kevin and I got separated. And I ended up meeting, this is where it gets good. I ended up meeting Duchess Kate, Duchess Catherine, and George. And George, I actually got to give George a hug. And I gave him a kiss on his temple, just like I do Gavin. And Charlotte took my hand, and Charlotte was like leading me around, like we didn't have to stay there and do what the adults did. She was like wanting to play, wanting to lead me around to other places, like I was her playmate, kind of like Amelia does with me now. And it was funny because there were like two sets of stairs, and one set of stairs was for the just the regular people that were there, but another set of steps was only for the royal family to use, which I've not heard of before, but I mean that was what was in the dream. And she led me, we held hands and she led me down those stairs, so I got to walk down the royal stairs with her. And by the end of the night, the Duchess Kate had given me, or somebody had given me a watch, and the watch had like a, I saw the name of it in the dream, but I didn't recognize it. But I did see it in the dream. And then the band was like a Tiffany blue band, but it had a bigger face on it. But then I finally found my way away from the house because I was trying to find Kevin. So I found my way. There was a town nearby, and I found myself in this town, and I knew my mom was looking for me, and I heard her. I heard my mom yell, "Tammy," and I recognized her voice. And I mean, this was my mom's voice. And I looked across the street, and of course there were people milling about all over this town. And it was kind of like in a movie to where she couldn't have really seen me, but in the movie they see you from a distance. And so I saw her, and I got really excited to see her, and I waited for her to come and cross the street and meet me. And that was when I woke up. But I thought that was the best. I just thought it was a good dream. That I woke up remembering the part where I got to meet George and Charlotte and Duchess Kate. And I didn't remember the part about my mom. And then it's like, wait a minute, something more happened in that. And then I got to, I remembered where I got to see my mom. So it was really, really cool. I thought that was cool. And I have no idea where a house could be that the royal family owns near a lighthouse. Have no idea. I haven't been reading anything, haven't watched any movies, anything like that about the royal family lately. So I have no idea where I would even think that. But I just thought it was neat. So Kevin made us steak tonight for dinner. So that is literally all I'm eating is a steak. Not a baked potato, not French fries, corn, anything like that.
It is huge.
Just a steak. It is huge. It has a lot of juicy, fatty pieces that I cannot wait to get in my mouth. It looks delicious. I showed you the house across the street like a week ago, and now it is like next level awesome. They have added the orange lights on the top. They've added, I think these lights on the bushes are new. They've added a wreath on the porch that's lit up. They've added eyeballs up on the attic window, has eyeballs now. And I just think that looks amazing. It has to be the coolest Halloween house in town, and it's right across the street from us. I think it is just as cool as it can be. They did a terrific job with it. We haven't had any rain in like weeks and weeks and weeks. So today it's raining, and I want you to look next to us where it's like, it's in a ditch, I admit, but it still is really, really high. Yeah, look how high that is. So I don't want to get my camera too wet. But it's supposed to rain today until like 3 o'clock this afternoon, I think. Which is good though, I'm not complaining at all. I heard a question last night. This is gonna be such a bizarre thing to say, but I thought it's a weird question that I don't think many people think about. I mean, why would you? I was listening to a radio show on YouTube, and they were talking about this man that was cheating on his wife. And so the question was, if your husband was to cheat on you, which you don't want him to ever cheat on you, but if your husband was to cheat on you, would you rather he cheat on you with someone that's just like you, that looks just like you, or with someone who looks completely polar opposite of you? And I thought about it for a little while, and my answer was, I would rather him cheat on me with someone, well, like I said, you don't at all. But if he was going to, I would rather him cheat on me with somebody who looks just like me. Because in my reasoning, in my head, if she looks just like you, then that means he's still really attracted to you, and apparently you aren't providing him with something he needed, right? If he's going for somebody that looks completely different than you, then it's like, that would make you think, okay, is he not attracted to me anymore?
I can see that.
You know, that's what it would make me think, is that if for some reason he's not attracted to my looks anymore and he wants somebody tall and blonde or whatever, red hair, whatever, you know?
Or the bad thing would be if they cheat on somebody that's like really, really butt ugly. It's like, wow, what am I not doing right?
Yeah, well, and we had this discussion. I don't think we did it on the vlog, but you and I discussed this a couple weeks ago, where a couple of supermodels have been cheated on with women who were
just
regular, ordinary. They weren't ugly, but they were just regular women. And I mean, you're talking about tall, bony, but beautiful women who were cheated on, and it's like, it has nothing to do with your looks and everything.
That's true.
With you know, what you're bringing emotionally to the table and how you're treating and respecting that person and all that stuff. So it doesn't always, that doesn't always matter how you look. So you can be absolutely drop dead gorgeous, and if you don't treat somebody nice or like you appreciate them with respect, they're not going to stay with you. Not that I ever think cheating is right. You know, if it ever gets to that point that you're not happy, you should just leave. When you know, if you respect that person, then you just say, look, this isn't working out, I'm gonna leave. But you
have a conversation.
Yeah, you have a conversation about it. So that was one thing. And then Andrew was over at the house yesterday, and Andrew brought up an interesting subject. Andrew said he was watching a YouTube channel, and they were talking about the habits of husbands and wives. So Andrew was asking me, he said, when you and Dad go in and sit on the couch, he said, do you always sit in the same spot on the couch?
Which we do.
We do. I said, we always do. I sat in one spot, Daddy sits in another spot. And Andrew was like, okay, so if you walked in and Dad was sitting in your spot, would you ask him to move? Well, no, I wouldn't ask you to move, because I wouldn't care. Ultimately, I don't care where we sit. It's just that we always gravitate towards those spots.
Yeah, well,
do you know why?
I like the end table with the coasters and put my drink on it.
Yeah, Kevin has an end table next to his end of the couch, and I don't have one.
But I have a glass that I drink out of.
And Kevin has reading glasses that he's not always wearing, so he leaves his reading glasses sitting there. And yeah, Kevin drinks out of a glass that doesn't have a lid. My bottles have a lid, so I can put the lid on my bottle and sit it next to the couch, and I don't have to worry if the cat or the dog knocks it over.
Okay.
And then there was one more thing. Hold on. So the other question was that Andrew asked was, at first he asked us about the couch, and then he asked about the bed. He said, do you sleep in the same spot in the bed every night? And we're like, well, yeah, because I mean, that just seems normal to me. That seems completely normal. And he said that in this conversation, they talked to somebody who said that he could go in the bedroom, the husband could go in the bedroom, and it might differ from night to night. It's just a luck of the draw what side of the bed his wife's sleeping on. And Ainer said, well, what if you walked in the bedroom and Dad was in your spot? Would you ask him to move? And I said, no, because it truly would not bother me. I think it would bother Kevin. I don't think Kevin would ask me to, I don't know.
I would ask you to move.
I think he would. I think Kevin...
That's like you were sleeping on my pillow.
I think Kevin would say scoot over, because I
probably would tell
you would. He's done that before. He'll say scoot over.
That's because you take up the whole bed.
Yeah, because I sleep in the middle, and he'll say scoot over, but not because I've ever like intentionally laid down on his side.
And truth be told, we've gone out on the couch, and you've been sitting on my side just because you didn't know that I was going to come out there.
Right.
And you will get up and move.
I'll get up and move because I want him to be sitting where he's comfortable. But the bed, he has his own pillow, and he wants his pillow. He has his pillow, I have my pillow. We did not buy the pillows at the same time. They're not the same type of pillow.
Your pillow's flat.
My pillow's like...
Flat.
Old. And Kevin's pillow is not that old. But Kevin accused me like a week ago. He said, you have my pillow. And I said, I do not have your pillow. And he said, yes, you have my pillow. I know you have my pillow. I said, I don't have your pillow. I said, there's no way I could have switched the pillows. I don't have your pillow. So the other day, he's like, you have my pillow. I know you have my pillow. I said, that's fine. Pull up the pillowcase and go look then. So he looked and he said, you have my pillow. I knew you had my pillow. He said, it seems like you could have told that you had my pillow. So I was looking at my phone for things to do. There's a website that you can look at like festivals and stuff like that, but then there's another website that you can look at just like a general calendar of things to do in around town. So I found where they were going to be doing the play of The Very Hungry Caterpillar and 2 other stories by Eric Carle. And I thought that would be so cool. Gavin and Amelia would love to see the play A Very Hungry Caterpillar. So I went to you can click on the website and then you click to buy tickets. And so you go, and I looked, and this is why we don't go anywhere. Tickets for adults, per adult, is $25. So right there is $50 for me and Kevin.
That is just me and you.
If that's just me and Kevin. For kids, it was $20 a piece. $20. So it would have cost us $90. Yeah, to go see The Very Hungry Caterpillar. And they tell you on that website, they say, make sure you bring cash in case you have to pay for parking, in case you don't get, paid for parking, and then make sure that you bring extra cash because we're selling stuff when you come in and you might want to buy something, your kids might want something. But I'm thinking, Kevin and I have been to what is it called? The Singletary Center, and we've heard beautiful music played before. We've seen plays. We've done all that before, but the reason that we don't go and that most people can't afford to go is because it's so very, very expensive. So this was like a children's theater, and I mean, I know that there is it's a very well-known production company that's putting it on, but I still think that's ridiculous that they're charging $20 a piece for kids to see this. So I looked up, you can go as a school group, like I guess if you're a teacher and you want to, for your whole class to go. If you're in a school, you can go see it for like $6.75 a piece for kids. So I'm thinking, okay, so you're charging the general public $20 a kid, but if you're with a school, it's $6.75. It just doesn't seem fair to me.
People say, the poor people are uncultured and they don't have all this cultural background and stuff from watching plays and musical and classical music and stuff. Well, there's a reason. Who can afford it?
Who can afford to go?
When you're living paycheck to paycheck, you can't afford to pay $50 or $100 just to go see a 2-hour play.
Exactly, and that's the same thing with like Disney on Ice and.
But you do get a lot of people going to that.
You get a lot of people going to that, but it is very, very expensive. It's very high, but that's why we never do stuff like that. We have several boxes to open, but I want to thank Reese for the card. I got your card, and so thank you very much. It's a Trader Joe's card. I always think that's neat when people buy cards from different places like that. Because I always buy my cards at the same old place. It's, mine are nothing special. So when I see one from like Trader Joe's, it's like, wow, that's different. Ooh, Buckingham Palace. Look at this. That's beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. This is from Eleanor. She said, Tammy, and she's telling me what she got. She told me okay, I recognize some names on here. Let's see. These are Dark Side Skittles. We have actually had these. I'm thinking it's been like 4 years ago that we had these.
Oh, really?
Yes, it's been a long time ago.
I don't remember.
But The thing about theirs, that the reason we will enjoy these is because these are lime, and I don't know, it's been like 4 years ago. So
do we have them here?
We had them here.
Okay.
I don't know if the flavors were the same or not. If the flavors are like totally different, then we'll review them again. If the flavors are the same, then we'll just enjoy
they have
these.
Black currant and we have
It doesn't though. It has dark berry, sweet strawberry, wicked pomegranate, midnight lime, and blood orange.
That sounds familiar.
So I don't know if those are the same or not, but we are, Ashley and I especially, are so disappointed that they took out the lime in ours and they put in green apple, because our favorite's the lime. And so we will love these, and these are individual bags, so that's awesome. They're only 73 calories a bag. I love that it's portioned.
One more.
Okay, I'm so glad she sent these. Okay, what the deal is these Twin Peaks bars come from Poundland. And I'm thinking we had the honeycomb crisp one, but there have been like 2 new bars that have come out since we, like right after we visited the UK, 2 new bars came out. Yes, and it's like, of course they did.
Course.
So the cookies and cream and the caramel crunch, I think, are the new ones. And I think we tried the honeycomb crisp. If we didn't, of course, we'll review it too. But that might have been the one that we liked the most too. I don't remember which one we liked the most. Thank you so much, because it was like, it killed me that it's like we were just there and they came out with new stuff. So thank you. These are called Nibble Brownie Bites. We have a chopped walnut brownie with walnut pieces, and a chopped orange brownie with 72% dark chocolate chips. And let me see, she might have told me, those are from Sainsbury's. And so she told me how much they cost too. Thank you, because when we do the review video, I'll put the price in the video. Ooh. Squirrel Sisters. We have a cacao brownie. We have a cacao orange, a raspberry ripple, and a coconut cashew. Wonder where she found those. Morrison's. And see, Morrison's was nowhere around us.
Yeah, we didn't have Morrison's anywhere.
We never did get to go to a Morrison's. Next time we go, I'm gonna have to just be like, okay, we're going to, just like the last time we went, we took a special trip just to go to Asda. It was a special trip. We had to take the tube and everything just to go to Asda. Next time we go, we're going to have to make a special trip just to go to Morrison's.
10 years.
He's just playing. Thank you so much, Eleanor. Very, very much. I appreciate it. This is from Dr. J. What is this? It's Aero Bliss. I swear that looks like soap. That looks like bars.
They are a box of soap over here.
It looks like bars of soap. Aero Bliss milk chocolate, velvety whipped bubbles. Wonder how these are different. Oh, okay, because the Aero bubbles, they're different. So these have 3 pieces each. So these are like more like, I guess, like truffles. These are blissful moments. So these are different than what we have had. Well, that looks like a box of soap, a bar of soap. That is hilarious. Yes, that's hilarious. Bounty Secret Center biscuits. Bounty. Yes, we love Bounty. And these cookies, so far, these cookies with the Secret Center, they have been awesome. I have loved them. They've been dangerous to have up in the cabinet. They don't last up in the cabinet because they're so good. Cadbury Dairy Milk Orange Snowman. I don't think we've ever had an orange one. No.
It's saying Christmas stuff is out.
Oh yeah, Christmas stuff's totally out. I actually have
We're waiting for Halloween stuff.
Yeah. And yeah, we were just at Target, and our Target is still, I'm telling you.
Still working on stuff.
They're still getting stuff out of boxes. It is the weirdest thing.
Well, and it's not, the candy they've gotten pretty stocked.
Yeah.
The costumes are about half and half.
The costumes are good.
But it's the other stuff.
It's the
like
stuff.
the decorations and the cooking
it's
stuff.
so weird. Like there's 3 Pyrex bowls. One's a great big Pyrex bowl. And then they have 2 of the smaller ones. The smaller ones, the more normal size ones, are the ones that I buy. So I bought one, and I found it weeks ago. But there's another one that has bats on it. And I've told Kevin I could order it and have it shipped to the house for free. But I've just been waiting to see if they're going to get it in at the store. They've sold every Pyrex bowl they have now. Now they don't have any Pyrex bowls on the shelf.
But even what little decoration they did have, they've sold them because people like them.
And haven't restocked.
Anything.
It's so
It's
strange.
bizarre.
But speaking of Christmas, I asked Kevin not even a week ago. I'm like, they're getting the Christmas stuff out in the United Kingdom. Can we please go? Can we please go so that I can buy Christmas food? I would absolutely love that. So, yay! Yes, I was looking for these. Eleanor wrote in her note she didn't know which Skittles I was looking for. And I bet she thought I was looking for the dark side. But no, thank you.
They probably are new over there.
They probably are, and we will still enjoy those. I'm telling you, don't think we won't, because we will. And Ashley takes her lunch to school every day.
Oh, yeah, she'll like it.
So she will love those too. But these are the Skittles I was looking for. These are the smoothies. And it says they're a smooth blend of fruit and yogurt flavors. So I cannot wait to try these. They have banana, pineapple, apricot, raspberry, and blueberry.
All those flavors are good.
Sound really good. I can't wait. A Mr. Kipling apple pie sponge cake mix. Yes. And Kevin, when we were over there, that's the Mr. Kipling that Kevin ate every morning for breakfast. Was the Bramley apple pie.
They get a little old after a while, though. Like you get tired of them after a while. I got tired of them after a while.
Never. And we did see, I don't know if I ever mentioned to you all in a vlog, a couple weeks ago there was a Inside the Factory or Secrets of the Factory about the Mr. Kipling factory. We did get to watch it. So I meant to tell you all that. And we have a couple of other ones to watch. We have a Secrets of the Cadbury and stuff like that. So we just haven't watched them yet, but we did get to watch that Mr. Kipling. So, oh, salted caramel M&Ms. Have we not had salted caramel M&Ms?
I don't remember. We tried so many different M&Ms.
You know what? I could not tell you right now whether we've had these or not. Salted caramel M&Ms. They say new. I'm going to assume that we have not had these.
Of course, they could be just new over there.
They could be new over there, maybe not. I don't know. But thank you so much.
We'll definitely look.
Yeah, thank you, Dr. J. Thank you very much. Oh, I thought that was it.
Yeah, that was this one.
Flapjacks.
They were behind. They were underneath the box.
Snickers, Flapjacks, and Bounty Flapjacks.
They're protein flapjacks.
They're protein. That's the only part that's a little scary. It's a little sketchy.
Sometimes protein are okay, sometimes they're not.
Yeah, sometimes the protein flavor, it's like it's too much, and it's like too much protein flavor, but I love Flapjacks. And for those of you that are new to the channel, Flapjacks in the United Kingdom are not like Flapjacks here. Flapjacks in the United States are like a pancake. Flapjacks in the United Kingdom are an Odie bar. So you can have a plain Odie bar, or you can have an Odie bar with stuff added to it. And we did a recipe on Flapjacks, but you can get them with chocolate or seeds, pumpkin seeds or sunflower seeds.
They're made with what we consider almost like a Karo syrup over here. They call it golden syrup.
It's golden syrup.
Golden syrup is not the same thing as Karo syrup, but that's about the closest thing I could think of that was magic.
Yeah.
Theirs is sweeter.
Yes.
But it's as thick as a Karo syrup.
And they are absolutely, they're not healthy at all. They're not the least, they're like.
Well, I bet you these are.
It's a dessert. I mean, it really is. I don't know if they would consider them a dessert, but it's a dessert. Are you looking at calories?
It's right there on the front of it.
The calories are, it's 248.
Yeah.
So 248. So it's about like a candy bar. And then the Bounty is 363.
It's coconut though.
Yeah. So yeah, not healthy, and that's why I love them so much, because we know Tammy and healthy, you know, I don't like anything healthy. So thank you very much. This is from Jason. Hi, Tammy and Kevin. Just wanted to send you some items that I picked up that I think you might enjoy trying out. I hope that you both and your family are doing well. As always, sending love and best wishes from Maryland, Jason. What's funny is Jason told me that he was sending me, he told me one item that he was sending. They were these Pringles. This is a big box of stuff. I'm thinking Jason sent in one little box of Pringles, and instead he has filled an entire box up. So I cannot imagine what else is in here. Jason went to 7-Eleven.
Wasn't that where the Pringles were from?
Yes, the Pringles are 7-Eleven exclusive. I forgot that, yeah. 7-Eleven 7 Select Apple Spice Caramel Corn and White Chocolate Drizzle Crunch. That sounds awesome.
I see the Pringles.
Oh, you do? Okay. These, I have been looking for these, but I'm wondering if I haven't found them, because I think these are probably 7-Eleven exclusive. Nobody has said that, but that's the only place people have been finding them, and I haven't seen them anywhere else. They're Chex Mix Maxed, and this is the Spicy Dill, and this is the Buffalo Ranch. And so thank you for sending me these. These are the Pringles. Now, what's funny is I've seen pictures. There are some ruffles that are onion ring. And I saw the picture, I swear it's been out like a month ago. These ruffles that are onion ring flavored. I can't find them. I've looked everywhere. I've looked in our town, I've looked in the next town over, I've looked in stores that you would never expect. I can't find those anywhere, because I thought Jason had told me that he was sending these, and I was looking for those ruffles anyway, and I told Kevin, I said, oh, it would be so cool if we could find those. We could do the review together. We could do the Pringles fried onion rings with the Ruffles onion rings. Well, I can't find them, so we're just going to try these. These sound incredible, but these are a 7-Eleven exclusive. It sounds like they may have, that's okay. They'll still be good.
There's a few of these.
Milkita? Is that how you would say that? Milkita. I have never in my life heard of these. Where are they made? They're a product of Indonesia. www.milkitacandy.com. Delectable and comforting, this all-American favorite is smooth and rich like a thick shake from a frosted glass. Made from real milk, this classic flavor is not only delicious, it's also a good source of calcium. So they're from Indonesia. So this is the vanilla shake, the honeydew,
chocolate, strawberry, banana, and this one's lollipop. Oh, they're suckers. They're literally suckers.
And there's different. They're assorted.
Yeah, assorted flavors.
Assorted flavors. Does it say on the back? No, it just says assorted. I bet it'll say on the
actual, because that's like a green. It's probably the same flavor.
It might be. These flavors.
I see green and brown and.
I cannot wait to try those. I wonder if they're crunchy. They feel like they're hard. So
yeah, they might be a little hard candies.
Yeah, because you would think that they might be like Laffy Taffy or something by the packaging.
But I think they're a little round.
But they might be hard candy. Dum Dum's summertime favorites. They have a lemon shake up, caramel apple, cotton candy, peach tea, s'mores, funnel cake, banana split, and strawberry milkshake.
Now, see, I've seen a mix like this for like Christmas.
For Christmas, and we've done the Christmas flavors, and that was really fun.
And hot chocolate.
They probably had eggnog.
Ginger
I don't
and
remember.
eggnog. Yeah.
I have never seen one of these for summertime. Thank you so much. Now, you know this is going to be an absolutely disgusting review video.
Because we have to take it out.
Because but that's okay. It'll be fun. I'll enjoy it.
Last thing.
Okay, the reason he sent me this, look how warped it got. Look how dented that got. That's okay. I wonder if I can beat it into submission. This is the jam that I have been buying that I love.
Oh, yeah.
It made it into our favorites video. I love, like, I think one was called 4 Fruits, and I bought the raspberry. I bought the raspberry like 3 or 4 times now. The only one I have not liked was the orange marmalade, and because it's my fault. On the back, it said it's made with tart or sour oranges or something like that, and I didn't know
with
that.
With the peel.
I'm used to a sweet marmalade, not the bitter. That's what it said. It said it's made with like bitter peel or something, and it is so over the top bitter that it's like no way I could eat that. But I really like this brand. So these are soft and fruity traditional French candies. You have strawberry, orange, apricot, and apple.
I always thought those were cookies from just looking at them.
They do look like cookies on the front.
But they're little gummy
gummy candies. I cannot wait to try these too. And I've never seen these anywhere. So I was kind of looking around for a price tag, like did he find these at Tuesday Morning or something like that? I have no idea. But I think that is cool because I didn't know that they made anything else besides, like, I know they make little tarts because somebody sent us some like little tarts to review. And I think those came from across the pond. But you don't see other things from them other than the jams very often. So thank you all so much. You've sent us a ton to review. And like I said, Eleanor, even though we've had those Skittles, we will truly enjoy those. So thank you so much for thinking of us. And you'll see all these things in reviews very soon. I was looking on the channel after I did the box opening from Dr. J about the salted caramel M&Ms. And I saw that we had reviewed caramel M&Ms, and I remembered the caramel M&Ms, but I didn't remember salted caramel. So I'm wondering, I think what we're gonna do with those, we'll get the caramel ones here, and we'll do a blind taste test, and we'll see if there's a difference between the caramel and the salted caramel. So in this box from Amazon, I ordered, this is the Drunk Elephant, the sunscreen, SPF 30. I have been, Ashley got like 2 like travel size packages from Drunk Elephant. They were like $99 a piece, but you got little like trial sizes of everything so that you could try out all the Drunk Elephant products. And so she gave me both of her sunscreens, and that is the sunscreen that I took to the United Kingdom with us. And I don't, if you watched any of those videos, my face never changed color at all, but then right here on my chest I got a lot of sun. It was like really red, where we stood out like the day we saw the Queen and all that. And so this really works, and if I had not been wearing this, everything would have been red. But since it works so well, I decided to reorder it. So this will be the first time that I've had a full container of it, because I have only had the little bitty squirt bottles. So this will be nice, and this should last me for quite a long time, because when I put it on, I just put a squirt. I'll use a squirt for my forehead, and I'll do my cheeks, and I'll do my nose, and that's it. And no big deal. It doesn't take long at all, but I really like it. So so I ordered that, and then Ashley loves the Drunk Elephant. I think she says Lippy, L-I-P-P-E, Lippy Balm. She loves this stuff, and she says it's like the best lip balm that she's ever had. It's $18 a piece, but it's the same on Amazon as it is in Sephora, because Ulta doesn't sell Drunk Elephant. You have to get it from Sephora. So we were going to go over to the mall a couple days ago, and Kevin said, I thought you were going to order that stuff online. And it's like, well, I need to look at the price to see how much it is online, because because we get free shipping through Amazon Prime. So if I could get it delivered to my front door and I don't have to go to the trouble of going to the mall, then that is definitely what I wanted to do. And that's what I was able to do. So like if I had gone on the Sephora website, I would have had to have paid shipping unless you order a certain amount. But ordering it from Amazon, it was free shipping. So that was really nice. So this is for Christmas. I just thought I would show you what I got. And then I've got something else for her here that's for Christmas. She doesn't watch these videos, so I'm not really worried about it, her seeing this. She got some kind of I want to say she got a beauty box or something. And maybe it was in one of those beauty boxes. She got these, it's called Mighty Patch. And it says, invisibly thin, great for daytime use, protects for faster healing, drug-free, and non-drying. Your blemish hero. So it's a hydrocolloid patch that's barely noticeable. And it extracts impurities, camouflages blemishes, and helps heal your skin. This is the invisible one. So it sounds to me like that if you have a blemish, you put this over it, and maybe you can put, yeah, it says identify the blemish, works best on whiteheads, clean the blemish, and apply Mighty Patch. Remove after it turns white, a minimum of 6 hours. So she has used these though, and she likes them. She said these help like nothing else has ever helped her skin before. So I ordered these four, and I don't remember how much they were, but I think I'll put these in her stocking and make these like a stocking stuffer. And then the lip balm, I don't know. I don't know if I'll put it in her stocking or not. They're $18 a piece. So that's kind of expensive for two little stocking stuffers. So we'll just have to see. I don't think I've gotten her a lot of stocking stuffers yet. The older Ashley gets, it's kind of hard to pick out things for her stocking. Then again, I might put all four of these things because I don't think I bought anything for her. I will probably just put all four of those in her stocking and give them to her like that. But I'm thinking this SPF 30, I'm thinking it was like $30-something, but it will last me a long time. It's a really good product, and no, I have not used anything else. I've gone my whole life without worrying about sunscreen, so I can't speak to other brands at all. I just know this one worked really well for me, and so I hate to give up something that's worked so well. So I'm gonna keep using it. I have a question to ask you all, and I hope I don't sound petty or needy when I ask this question, and you'll understand in just a second. Okay, so lots of time it's about Facebook. When you're friends with somebody on Facebook, a lot of times they'll say, for my birthday, instead of you getting me a gift, I'm taking up donations for this cause. And lots of people do this, and I have never donated to one of these causes. That's just the truth. I like to donate in real life, like locally, or I like just in real life and not like virtually, which I consider Facebook, you know, you're virtually donating. I mean, I don't see anything wrong with it. I think it's terrific. It's just me. I personally, you know, like at Toys R Us at Christmas time, they used to be able to go in Toys R Us and at Christmas time and buy toys for kids, and you'd come out of the store and the military standing there, some Marines, and they have boxes, and you could donate the toys in the boxes. Or I've even been like at the Dollar Tree, and they'll say, do you want to buy these toys to donate them to kids, and we're like, yes, we'll do that. And I mean, it goes on and on. We've given a bunch of different ways, but those are just a couple that you might understand when I say in person rather than, or you know, when like Walmart asks you, do you want to give to this, or Kroger, or whatever store, they want to know, do you want to donate to St. Jude's or whatever. And so usually we donate in person. Okay, back to Facebook. So a Facebook friend who I have not seen in probably 20 years, but we're still Facebook friends. We were friends when we were young. This person said, for my birthday, I am taking donations for this rescue. And the rescue was something that I care about personally. And so I thought, you know what? I have never donated to one of these causes on Facebook, and I'm going to do it. This is something that it's personal to me, and it's something that I care about, so I'm going to donate to it. So this person was only hoping to raise $200 for their birthday, which I don't think's bad. And so I clicked on it, and the lowest that it said you could give was $20. Now, and I didn't mind giving $20. I had already had $20 in my head before I even clicked on it. And but apparently you could donate lower than that, because it said the person after me, somebody else donated, and it only went up to like $30. And I thought, oh, okay, well, they only donated 10, which is still terrific. I'm glad they donated something at all, because this was a great organization. But I just didn't know you could like fill in your own number. So the Facebook friend put that out. And basically, I was the first one to donate. I donated. I immediately donated as soon as they asked for donations. And long story short is I never heard anything. And I think, am I asking too much? Am I looking for too much for that person to have said thank you? I don't think so. I think when you give a gift, you always expect a thank you. I mean, I'm not expecting them to say, oh, Tammy Dunn donated $20 for my... You know, I'm not expecting that. Don't have to tell anybody. That's fine. But I expected a thank you. And I don't think anyone, the person did not make their $200 goal. They only made like $70. Well, I was 20 out of that. But you can, if you're wondering, does this person know that I donated? Yes, because I didn't leave it anonymous. So they can see, and the other people who donated didn't either. So they could get on there and see. I wanted him to know that it was something that he cares about, and that it was something that I care about too, and that we have this in common. So I wanted him to know that yes, I donated to this cause because we have this in common. And so if you're wondering, did he know that I donated? Yeah, he knew. He knew that I donated. He knew what other people. If I wanted to know the other people that donated, I can click on that and it'll tell me. And I just think that's very strange that his birthday now has come and gone, and he got on Facebook and he thanked people for all the happy birthday wishes, but then he never said thank you to the people who donated. And I just think that's, you know, I was hoping for my first time donating him to be like, oh, thanks a lot. I don't know. I guess, and like I said, I'm not looking for a pat on the back. I don't want anybody to think that. Wow, $20, it's not a big deal. But I wanted to thank you. I did want to thank you. I expected that much. Just like if I gave, you know, Gavin or Mia $20 for their birthday, I would expect them to say thank you, Nanny, and they would, because they have manners. I think that's what it is. is I think that's just manners. And this person is old enough, this person is older than me, and they are old enough to know that they should have said thank you. And I guess I'm just surprised. So my question to you is, I mean, I'm still going to be friends with the person. That's not a question. That's not the question. But my question to you is, have you ever donated to these causes on Facebook? Or have you been asked, or have you asked other people? So like, have you for your birthday said, hey, instead of giving me a birthday gift or just giving me, because normally, I'll be honest, normally I've never bought this person a birthday gift. I don't think I've ever bought this person a birthday. Maybe when we were kids, I bought this person a birthday gift when I was like 12 years old. That's how long ago we're talking about. But I would have just said happy birthday and left it at that. And if I had said happy birthday, he would have thanked me for telling him happy birthday. But then he didn't thank me for this. But I would think that you, if you've asked for donations for something, don't you go back and thank those people? I don't know. I'm just mystified. It's like, it's almost like I donated the money, but he didn't know that I did it. But I know he knows that I did it because my name's on there. I don't know. It's just, it's confusing to me that you wouldn't say thank you. And I wonder if anyone else has ever done that before. Because I would, if I asked people to donate to a cause and they donated, I would definitely be saying thank you. And if I knew their addresses, I would be sending out thank you cards. You know, that's just something that I do. And it's almost like, I don't know. It's just odd. I find that very, very odd. Happy Wednesday. It's cleaning day for me. I have another question for you all. So this is going to be a vlog of questions. You'll just have a lot to answer for me in the comments. My friends from Australia, Sandra and Adam, are visiting Disneyland in California. And while they've been there, they have gone, they've visited Walmart several times. And I think they've really enjoyed going to Walmart because there's so much variety. And I think they've, probably the biggest surprise has been the prices. Because apparently things that are really, really expensive, like alcohol and stuff like that, that's very expensive in Australia, they can get it here for, I mean, next to nothing compared to what they pay in Australia. So it's just really surprised them. But the question is this. They said that in California, I'm assuming this is Anaheim, they said that the Tide and like the Downy Unstoppables and stuff like that, they said that it was in a locked case behind glass, like a security cabinet, the Tide detergent. And they said, do you know why that would be? Well, probably about a year ago, our Tide, Walmart went through a time where they were putting little security things on all the Tide. It was like, they had like zip ties or something on them. There was something on them to where you could get certain ones, like normal, you could pick up certain ones, but then if you wanted to buy other ones, it was like, how are you supposed to, that like they would have to take the security things off of them when you checked out before you got it home. And it was because people were stealing them. So that's what I told her. I said, the only thing I can think of is that people, they're worried about people stealing them. But I have never, ever in my life seen laundry detergent in a locked case. That is so bizarre to me. And I tell you, speaking of security cases, I know for a long time, there was a difference between our Walmart and the Walmart in just the next town over. Because our Walmart, a couple years ago, I had bought some body spray, some of that like spray that you put on after you get out of the shower, just a fragrance. And over in our Walmart, you could just walk up and just get it off the counter. And we went to the next town over because I was looking for different fragrances, and in the next town over, they were behind a locked case, a glass case. So it's like, Okay, our Walmart had apparently not had problems with security with those, but then the one in Lexington had. So they put theirs behind a glass case. But now, if you go in our Walmart now and look, ours are behind a glass case too. So I hope that that's not something that's to come. Is that we're not going to have to get somebody to unlock the case just to buy detergent, because that would be a pain. I mean, they could do that if they could do that with everything. I mean, people steal anything. People just, they'll take advantage, and it's amazing. It amazes me that there's that many people that steal out there, but there are. And so they could, it's like, where does it stop though? You know, do you start locking up the gum at the checkout? I don't know where that stops. How can you put detergent behind the counter and not, well, see, like, detergent's like $20 for a thing of it. I don't know how much it is in California, but like, it's like for a good size of Tide Pods, it's like 20 bucks. So I'm trying to think, if you have something else comparable that's like 20 bucks in Walmart, toilet paper is getting to be that much. Are they going to start putting that behind behind a security camera? I just don't, or behind a security cabinet. I don't know where that stops, you know? So my question is, if you live in California, is this common all over California, or is this just in the Anaheim area? And I have people watching me from all over the United States. Have you seen this in your area? Have you seen this in South Carolina and Florida and Texas and, New York? Have you seen this in other places where they're locking up the Tide? Because that is not here yet, and I hope it doesn't get here, because like I said, I think that would be a big pain. I'm going to end the vlog here for the week. I'm editing the vlog right now, and I'm noticing that I talked a lot. And I know I talk a lot every week, but I really talked a lot this week. Normally, there's some footage inside stores or something like that. This week, it's just Tammy talking for an hour and over an hour. So hopefully you all are okay with that. I can't take it back now, so hopefully the conversations were interesting to you, and I hope you have a good week, and I'll see you next time.